Well, Rob, the defence of your crown over, but tremendous battle out there today.
Yeah, I mean, a fantastic game for us to be involved in. I thought, great credit to Leinster. I think they just kept an intensity about what they were doing that kind of stopped us from settling. I think the lads were a little frustrated because I think they went off script a little bit, which is a little bit unusual for us. That's been our strength, that kind of sticking to things and driving them, and eventually we'll make them come good. And I'm not going to say panic. We lost our composure a little bit early in the game, I thought there was a lot more there for us. And as I said, we kind of started to chase the game down at the end a little early, and that's ultimately cost us the opportunity to maybe get something, because there was a period there where we were scoring a bit behind. We were going for the try there that would bring us into penalty range, and we kind of stuffed it up. And that was a bit the story of the game. We did that a few too many times. Defensively, we were defensively a little bit soft a couple of times to allow a couple of those tries in the corner, and it just all adds up. And if you lose too many moments in a game against a good side, you'll come unstuck, and that's a bit what happened today.
Couldn't have asked for a better start though. 2 tries inside the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, and I think I think we were up for the game. We were mentally ready. We were focused. There's no problem with how the lads were attitude-wise. They were bang up for it. It's just we've just come a little bit unstuck. We've just unravelled a little bit, haven't we? And that is uncharacteristic for us, but it's also a good lesson for us. It's good for the individual players. It's good for us as coaches to see it. It's good for us to be able to analyse it and break it down and have a look at it in some depth. We've got to use this game as a real learning process for us. I just said, there's a lot expected of us, and we expect a lot of ourselves, but this is only our third European quarter-final. I think it was the 17th or 18th for Leinster. We've got to think about those things, and we've got to make sure that we understand that there's a bit more to it than just having a go. And a couple of times today we dropped into having a go, and it hurt us. And I think those are some really important lessons for us to learn going forward.
The line out was a bit of a problem today, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we had a mixture of things. I think there was according to Rob, Rob Handel sat behind me. We stuffed up a couple of calls at one stage, and I think there was some good pressure from Leinster at another couple of stages. It was just that they just did what we tend to do to teams. They keep a continual amount of pressure on you, and they just did it a little bit better than us today, and that continual pressure just added up.
Horrible old cliche, concentrate on the league, but the last 2 games you've got your group of players back together to go on to 2 really big league games now.
Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing. We've had some time together now in tough games. We should be well battle hardened. We should be well ready. It's like anything. The bonus of being knocked out is you start to get rest periods now, so we can go really hard after the next couple of weeks. Maybe give the lads a week off then, give them a break, and that will kind of focus our minds now. I mean, at the moment it's going to be hard for the lads to focus on the Premiership, but we're going to have to freshen them up on Monday and get them ready to go, because we've got an important game here against Wasps next week, and we've got to collect points. The Premiership is still a wide open competition.
Many thanks, Rob.